Okay, so let's take a look, and I'm going to kind of read through it. And again, if you're confused by what you read, you're not focusing not so much on what confused you, but what they're asking for. And what they're asking for is the rate of the stream. So I'm going to call the rate of the stream, I'm just going to call it the letter S. And just looking at the units on it, it's going to be in miles per hour. So then I got to read it. And notice it says a vessel runs at a rate of 11 and two-thirds miles per hour. I'm going to say the rate it can go in still water, 11 and two-thirds miles per hour. It takes just as long to run 23 miles upstream. So I'm going to say this is a distance equals rate times time problem. And since they're talking about the time upstream, I'll call it d over r equals t. Now it says it takes just as long to run 23 miles upstream. Well, if you're going upstream 23 miles, what's the rate going to be? It's struggling against the stream, so it's going to be 11 and two-thirds, and the stream is working against it. And this is going to be the time upstream. This is the upstream. I'll put a U, upstream. Now let's go to the next thing. It says it takes the same amount of time to go downstream. Now downstream is 47 miles downstream. And what's its rate? 11 and two-thirds. But now the stream is helping it. All right? So this is downstream. And what do I know about these things? These things are equal. Right? I want to go to the K, and I'm going to point out where these things are written for you. So over here, this is the time upstream. Over here is the time downstream. They said they're the same amount of time. What does that mean? These t's are identical. All right? Now, someone says, what did they do? They simplified. I'll tell you how they simplified. What they did, they multiplied the top and the bottom by 3. 3 times 23 is 69. I see that. 3 times 11 is 33. 3 times two-thirds is 2. 33 plus 2 is 35. I see that, and minus 3s. This makes sense. Let's do the next one. 3 times 47, 120 and 21, 141. I see that. And the bottom, almost the same. It's just 35 plus 3s. So I'm going to say I'm pretty comfortable with what's written over here. Now what do I have to do? I got to solve for s. I'm going to write it down for you. So the t's are equal. So what do I got? I got 69 over 35 minus 3s equals 141, 35 plus 3s. Now, by the way, I'm always looking to make things easier for me. And the first thing I want to do is I want to divide through by 3. Now, someone says, why do you want to do that? Just to make the numbers simpler for me. So if you divide 69 by 3, you would get 23. 3 times 23 is 69. If you divide 141 by 3, let's see, let's write that down. And I'm going to erase it after I write it down. I realize some students go, I'm going to use a calculator for that. You could use your head, or maybe write it down. So what do you get over there? I'm going to say 4. 4 times 3 is 12, and then you get 21, so 47. All right, let me get my eraser out, and let me just repeat this again. 3 times 47, 120. 3 times 7 is 21, 141. And what do you get? 35. Whoops. I'm going to multiply both sides by the LCD, or what some people call cross multiplication. What do you get? 23 times 35. If you're wondering why I'm not multiplying that out, I'm trying to reduce the amount of arithmetic I have to do. 23 times 3 is going to be plus 69s. 35 times 47. And again, if you're wondering why I'm not multiplying out, I'm trying to reduce the amount of arithmetic that I'm doing. Then what do you get? Well, you can get minus 141s. All right, 3 times 47, 120, 21, 141. All right, I got some work to do here, and I'll tell you what the work is. I got to do something. I'm going to take 23 times 35 from both sides. I'll write that down for you. That's not so bad. I think I can do that. And add 141s to both sides. Now, God, I have to say this. I want to use a calculator. We're not stopping you. All right, but this gives me 210 S's. Now the other one, I want to point out doing that, it really doesn't look bad to me. It has something to do with 35. And 47 minus 23 is going to be 24. And then I'm going to say S is 35 times 24 over 210. And what do I notice right from the get-go here is that this is reducible. And I'm going to go slow with the reduction, but you can go as fast as you like. I'm going to divide through by 7. That would be 30, and that would be 5. And then it's like, gee, 5 goes into 5 once, and 5 goes into 30 6 times. And then it's say 6 goes into 6 once, and it goes into 24 4 times. So what's S? It's 4 miles per hour. All right, we're done. Again, I'm not saying it's easy to do. Concentrate on what they're asking for. Concentrate what they said. Try to write things down. Try to find relationships. If you find a relationship that you can solve for what you're looking for, that's a good thing. Thank you.